Call me Damian Phillips. Yeah. Come listen my show. On the corner me I bring, come chat, voice your concerns. As I share everything, just know it's a general knowledge. VP is my name, please don't spoil it. Big up Portland, St. Thomas, Jamaica and America. Come listen my show. On the corner me I bring, come chat, voice your concerns. As I share everything, just know it's a general knowledge. Just know it's a general knowledge. Views expressed, you know the rest. Come chat with DP. Call me Damian Phillips. Whoa, ooh yeah, Phillips. Call me Damian Phillips. Yeah. Yeah, DP stands for Damian Phillips. All who never knew get with it. So if you see your girl's phone and it's my name DP, don't feel no way, adjust the habit. DP stands for Damian Phillips. All who never knew get with it. So if you see a girl's phone and it's my name DP, don't feel no way, adjust the habit. Politics, politics, it doesn't matter, me I go talk. Bringing light to the lost so you will get it. DP is my name, please don't spoil it. Big up Portland, St. Thomas, Jamaica and America. Come listen my show. On the corner me I bring, come chat, voice your concerns. As I share everything, just know it's a general knowledge. Views expressed, you know the rest. Come chat with DP. Call me Damian Phillips. Yeah. So if you see your girl's phone and it's my name DP, don't feel no way, adjust the habit. Politics, politics, it doesn't matter, me I go talk. Bringing light to the lost so you will get it. DP is my name, please don't spoil it. Big up Portland, St. Thomas, Jamaica and America. Come listen my show. On the corner me I bring, come chat, voice your concerns. As I share everything, just know it's a general knowledge. Yeah, views expressed, you know the rest. Come chat with DP. Call me Damian Phillips. Yeah.
Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Come listen my show. On the corner me I bring, come chat, voice your concerns. As I share everything, just know it's a general knowledge. VP is my name, please don't spoil it. Big up Portland, St. Thomas, Jamaica and America. Come listen my show. On the corner me I bring, come chat, voice your concerns. As I share everything, just know it's a general knowledge. Just know it's a general knowledge. Views expressed, you know the rest. Come chat with DP. Call me Damian Phillips. Whoa, ooh yeah, Phillips. Call me Damian Phillips. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What DP stand for?
Stands for Damian Phillips. Mm, mm, mm. All who never knew get with it. So if you see your girl's phone and it's my name DP, don't feel no way. Adjust the habit.
Let me say good evening and thanks for joining me. My name is Damian Phillips, as you heard in my promo. And trying to turn this down so it don't ring out like how it was ringing out a while ago. Let me say good evening, and I am here. Are you here? Are you here? How many persons missed live over there? So 11 on YouTube. Let me big up my viewers on TikTok. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How you doing? So, still looking for Aki Ming. Where you are, Mr. Ming? Yeah, Mr. Ming, where you there? Where are you, Mr. Ming? I am so nago. I should have left them as some sound effect. So we're live on Vibes Corner Radio. That's my home, and we're live on my YouTube channel. That's DP Live, and we're also live on TikTok. Yeah, we're live on TikTok, and let me make sure this is up and running. Um, uh, 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 all right, some late message I load up over there. So Vibes Corner Radio is the place to be every Monday night. And like I say, I was waiting on Akeem because Akeem say, and the Blazer, the two of them may I call out, them say DP. Remember back in the days, they used to have your good lifestyle topics. You used to help people, yada, 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 yada. So, do some of it. Again, TikTok flapped me telling me that I need to apply in the next 5 hours so I can use my computer and go straight. So I'll be using my phone tonight to go live on TikTok. But if you want me to see a comment right away, you don't want no itch, you can go to YouTube and type in and search for DP Live, and you will see this image. You'll also see the VCR in the background. All right, so what prompted this topic? And of course, we're going to go politics. So I don't want to disappoint anybody to feel like, no, there's no politics in it. Yes, we are going to discuss politics as well. I keep on telling people asking for a lifestyle topic, and I'm like, yeah, remember when I beg people to subscribe to my channel so we can reach 1,000 views and bigger, 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 big. But I have people today that don't watch me anymore because I'm talking about politics, and more so maybe it is said that I'm bashing their party. I have several friends over the weekend them say DP, say maybe more people that listen to you if you you weren't one-sided, if you were creating a balance there with people. I mean, I say, but me not hear nobody call nobody else other people show and I say them something about them for have balance and them for this and that. Like everybody can be the same. So with that being said, again let me say good evening. A lot of things to talk about. One such though, we have to talk about the legend. Yeah. The legend, and he will live on talking about Jimmy Cliff. Um, he has transitioned this morning in a hospital. So we do say condolences to his family. and to his adopted country, Brazil. They took him on like he was their own. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, then I don't know what you know about Jamaica or what you know about Jamaican music, because Jimmy Cliff has done a lot for us. Um, yeah. So may his soul rest in peace and life perpetual shine upon him. All right. So I was on a somebody sent me an invite to a live. And if you're just coming on, let me say good evening. You haven't missed anything. Um, so I was on a live. That's all let me say on a live. On a live, TikTok live, and the young lady was saying, and I don't know, because I know it's a TikTok is all over the place. The young lady was saying that she want man to start look her again. Let me say that in English for all my international viewers. This young lady was complaining that it seems as if men aren't interested in her anymore because, when she goes out, they're not go when she go out, they're not hitting on her. She's not getting that anymore. And she's longing for that. She want men to hit her up and talk to her or try to get to know her, ask for a number or something. um and then I was working, so I had to go do the people in work and log back in and heard her complaining. Well, I shouldn't say she was complaining. Heard her now saying that, listen, she's independent. So I'm asking the question this evening, when, especially a Jamaican woman, because I don't normally see people just, you know, posting about independent. And that's my own views are how I see it. Like, because I know independent women, and I don't see them posting on social media every day saying that they're independent. But I had a conflict with the meaning of it. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? I keep on asking. So I asked a couple of my friends, and yes, me like that sound there. And me heard a cloop, something there. Yes, it's a very nice sound. My bread, I go on.
They hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. You enjoy your vacation, sir?
Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot of driving, but had
Oh,
some
you
food.
drove.
No, I
Oh,
so I flew and then flew into St. Louis and drove to Kansas City.
gotcha. To
So,
where?
Kansas City.
Kansas. Nice. I've been there. Is it Kansas, Missouri, or just Kansas, Kansas?
Kansas, Missouri. So Kansas City, this side, this well, I actually drove into the side of Kansas, but it was mainly on this side of Missouri.
Missouri. Gotcha. Yeah. And I mean, know me at about for asking the
Yep,
question.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
I spent what was it, summer working at a Salvation Army summer camp there. So yeah,
Ah, okay, okay.
that's how I know about there. In fact, that's where I was um until the Saturday before 9/11.
Mm,
And I always tell this story. So normally, well, back in the day, you remember when you could just call and change your ticket any amount of time and no consequence, no charge, no nothing.
it doesn't never have much sense.
Okay, well, there was a time when you could do that. You could just say, yes, so you book your ticket like prepaid for September, whatever, say first and thing. And I
Mm-hmm,
think I called and changed my flight about 3 times. And
mm-hmm.
the Friday prior to the Monday for 9/11, I just had this urge to say, call and change the ticket for the Saturday. And it was just boring. I was the only one camp had finished, everybody gone, and I was just on this acres of land by myself. So you know what? Let me call American Airline and book for home. That was the Saturday. So I went home the Saturday, and the Monday morning, one of my friend called me and said, look at your TV. And yeah. And I'm like, what would I feel if me did day in America still? Because they closed. Well, maybe you don't know, so let me share. So they did close down all the airports, like nobody could go in and out, and kind of something like COVID when it did,
Right, right, right. Yeah,
Yes.
based on my studies, my area studies, we kind of a lot of stuff did
Got you.
change
Yep.
out and stuff.
So that's where I was prior to, like 2 days before 9/11. So I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
that was out. But yeah. So, anyways, the lady, I'm learning. I'm trying to get it politically correct. So you're not supposed to call a woman a female because that's kind of not politically correct. So if you're talking about a woman, you're supposed to say a woman. So the but then when you say woman, it kind of have one sound like I don't know. But the person that was supposed to be my guest, my female guest that is, she ended up have to be working over, which she did warn me and said sometimes she does double, but if she's not doing the double, she'll come on. So unfortunately, I asked Blazer to make a link for me. Me not see him yet, and him supposed to make a link. So but so I don't know if you want to go straight politics or we still for because you did suggest last week say we fit do some lifestyle kind of topic instead of just straight politics.
yeah. Whichever we can talk about whichever
Okay,
yeah,
cool. All right.
yeah,
So
about an
that is
hour and a
exactly
half
when you
maybe.
that's exactly when you came in because I was sharing why I wanted to talk about this evening. Saturday, I was sent a link, and when I checked the link, it was this young lady, and she started out by complaining that no man now look her no more. Like when she go out, men aren't saying anything to her, so she want man to start looking her again. And let me say that in English because we have international viewers. So when a Jamaican woman say a man a look me, it means a male has expressed interest in her, trying to court her, trying to get to know her, that sort of a thing. So she's complaining and say that is not happening anymore. And I was at work, so I end up have to log off. And then when I went back on, the discussion had reached this place where she's now saying that she's independent and anybody who I try to get to know her better come prepared to take care of her and take over her bills and all of this stuff. And she had some other women on the live saying similar stuff, if not the same. So I was curious because for one, I was saying just before I came on, I don't know any independent. I know independent women, but I don't know any independent women that every day you see them on live or on social media, constantly telling people that they're independent. Like somebody kind of get confused. So I put it out in my WhatsApp and I asked what it means when a woman says she's independent. All right, somebody letting me know that there's a big press conference tomorrow. Akeem, who's having a big press conference tomorrow? Akeem.
But I think the PMP um said them have a press conference tomorrow.
But them are going to release how much money they make on their website and the GoFundMe.
Them actually launched that?
Launched one website.
No, launched their GoFundMe.
Yeah, man. ISAT been launch his.
Oh, I'm not talking about ISAP, I'm not talking
And
about
the PNP they have a GoFundMe and also they have a website.
because we did check, I'm never see it, so I'm never sure.
And them have them thing up. So like I say, I throw it out and let me check with one of my brethren which audio this day. Because I think me they get it wrong. So I asked the question, um, who is an independent woman or what the woman them mean when independent? And this brother nail it. This is what he said.
An independent woman in today's day and age is a woman who needs you to give her everything that she wants, regardless of the fact that she can give it to herself financially. She is also the type of woman who does not want you to give her advice, restrictions, rules, or regulations. She is independent of your thoughts of her, but not your bank account.
Any thoughts on that, Akim?
Um,
And I
you know,
wish
I always struggle. I always
Mm,
struggle with this independent thing.
mantra.
Yeah. My wife asked me how measured I was going to be. Um, you know, it is it's crazy, and oftentimes it come from a certain demographic of person or
I said that
people,
too to somebody. Yep.
both age demography and ethnic or race.
And
Um,
financial too.
right. Um, it's quite puzzling to me that oftentimes, like, what is independence? Like, what is, as the speaker rightfully said on the voice note, is that they don't truly want to be independent. Them just don't want to be guided by anything. They don't want to be informed, told, or spoken to about anything, any actions, given any advice. But when it comes to the finances, that must just be open. You must have the wallet open, and it's a subset. I'm not go blanket and say all women. Some women believe in the partnership that male and female do have, and the purpose of it, believe in marriage, believe in, even regular common law relationships, believe that everybody has their part to play in terms of contribution. And I'm not gonna say like one person work or whatever it is, but each person have their contribution to the union. And yeah, like this strong one time I asked my wife, who how which race you hear speak the most about being strong,
Black women.
independent, right?
Strong black women.
And you look on the rate in which, the percentage in which they get married,
Mm.
the rate of divorce, and the rate of single parenting and all that stuff. And you tie it all up together, and you start to see like some problems. And it wasn't always like this. It was not always like this. It changed. I don't know when it changed, but it slowly eroded away. And as such, we're in a very, I would want to say, dark place,
Yes.
but we're, yeah, it might be a very dark place. And I don't know if we have the fix right now, how we get it back.
I don't think we really need a fix, you know. You know why? Let me tell you why I say that. And there's two analogy that I always use. Um, so almost everybody know is a DJ once them have a laptop. Everybody have virtual DJ or Serato or whatever it is, and they can play. But I think the more you have what is wrong, is the better it is for what is right. What I mean by that, I believe that good man and woman are to find, and it make it easier for us to can differentiate what is right and what is wrong. So to start off, I have a 17-year-old son. So I think, and when we have certain kind of conversation, I can point to him easily, say, see that? Stay away from that. You see, these are telltale signs, these are red flags, to say, listen, man, stay away from that. So the fix, as I said, do we really need a fix? Are we just, because again, I know that they're good independent women, but a good independent woman will tell you that I don't want to be independent.
Right.
You understand? And I
Right.
think
Right.
a union, a codependency makes sense.
Right.
Like one dominant saying, "Oh, I am independent of you," because that can nice.
Right. But it's always interesting that, oftentimes you meet these people, especially social media. You see them on social media, and them live this life, and then make these pronouncements. But oftentimes them get to a certain age. It's like a transition period, right? So them start out this strong, independent, and then you see them switch to have a million Bible quotes
Yes.
on on their desk, or start post a million Bible quotes, and then they start go church, and them give a life to Jesus, and now everybody have to be going to church every Saturday or Sunday
Mm-hmm.
and walk in the straight and upward, and then them try, to see if they can do that for attract a church guy,
Right.
and then after that, now them realize, so that don't really work. Them start slowly drift themselves back out. Hopefully, them get somebody, and then them realize that them don't really want to be strong and independent no more.
You think men are making it easier for these kind of women though?
Yes, I think, well, a lot of it come down with jealousy. A
Mm.
lot of it come down with being jealous, and oftentimes you see these women. They see. Should I start there first? I'm gonna go to women are the worst enemy for other women afterwards. Um, yeah, so it comes down to jealousy, because I think oftentimes a lot of these women them don't want to live this life, but then they see somebody else that live a certain life,
Mm-hmm.
and they feel somewhat fearful of being like, I want my man, or I want a man to build a life with, and stuff like that. And as a result, you often see that it pushes them all to be a follower, and then you tell yourself a lie long enough, you start believe it eventually. So yeah, no more be independent, me independent girl, but then at the end of the day, the woman
So,
don't catch.
like I was saying, I got a wake up call because even some females, and like I said, my brethren, I'm a play film voice note. I know I can play it without anything, but some big, reputable people in a Portland voice,
Mhm.
and their voice is so unique. So once I play it, everybody's going to know once you're from Portland who it is. And then again, because everything is being recorded, me not go and play the people in voice note without
Right.
their consent. But what I learned was that I had it totally wrong. So I was off, and then let me share again. The young lady ended up muting me from her life because of the things that I was saying, and some of the things were, I believe that given any nation, any whatever, men will always be more independent than women. And even the things that the women were saying is that, listen, okay, I'm independent, but if a man is going to try to come in my life, him better come ready to take over all that I am doing for myself. And I'm like, so that means you're looking a sponsor then. You're not looking somebody to cohabit or whatever with. So I learned from them that no, just like the brother said on the thing, the women know when them say them independent mean they're independent of their thought process. So if they want to wear dress skimpy, leave them alone. Even if them no look so good in skimpy clothes, leave them, because if you say nothing about that, no, you're fat shaming or body shaming and da da da. If you say stuff like, well, I don't think you should do this or I think you should do that, no, them have a problem with that. It just mean it has nothing to do with finances. Let's bring in my brother Nidus. Him same one chime in the conversation. Nidus, Akeem, I don't know if you meet yet, but
Yeah,
Remember me. One thing I rate about Akeem is always measured. Um,
because I'm a comrade to make you like him. I'm a comrade, you know.
no, I'm independent, buddy. I call about 2 times in answer. I call me things I because me
No, no, no,
because
no,
I
no,
cut
no.
stuff on
Because
Facebook.
so let me explain. I'm using my phone on TikTok. So me answer a phone call. And that's why I see me make sure I reach back out to you, right?
So here my 2 cents on this. I'm
No,
not say
answer me, right? Don't me reach back out to you, although me never answer a phone call.
yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay, good. Big up my
But
TikTok people. Them. Soon start reading the comments. Go ahead.
me that bash you tomorrow up on Facebook.
No, man, do I like bashing right now?
No. So I saw Akeem and I thought it was political. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna upon that tonight. And then me hear the topic. I'm gonna say, what? Get me involved in this. So here my views on that now. Independence. When a woman says she's independent, is that she's working her own money and she can afford her own lifestyle in terms of financially.
Mm.
That's so far as it's independent. But the mindset that these women have and the views that these women have, it's not, they're, in my opinion, they're not the one to be blamed. The persons who are to be blamed for the way a woman acts and thinks and carry on is men. Because there are some men who are so weak to the flesh that once them start there with the woman start training them into be whatever they want to be.
International listeners, they would mean being in a relationship with.
Oh, sorry, me
No, I'm
kind
not
of
saying you're doing anything wrong. I'm just because we have international.
yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So until men start having a backbone and a spine and understand that, hey, listen, irrespective of where you fall on the financial chart in the relationship, you are the man. You're gonna always have stuff like this until man start teaching them daughters. You always have stuff like this. And I also realized something today. You ever realize that at certain time in our woman relation, in our relationship with a woman kind of does distance herself from her kids because she has other priorities focusing on, better be it a new relationship. Now there goes where we fall as a society in which we're not teaching the right things. Mary said something earlier. For a good relationship to last, have to coexist. I have to depend on you, you have to depend on me. Because there are things that I am good at that I should just do. There are things that you are good at that I should just leave and let you do it. You understand? One such topic is finance. The man might be making less money than the woman, but the woman is a spendthrift. The man is a saver. The man understands budget. The man can do much better. He would be more suitable to take care of the family finance. But because of the mindset of these nowadays people, I mean, I just say woman alone, you would never find that happen.
Mm. We have a comment here saying these modern days women don't believe in the man being the head of the household. So them ball out, them are miss independent.
Yeah, but
You see,
I blame the men that go in a them relationship and allowed for those run on that same trajectory. For me, I tell women straight up, my wife still, my wife sometimes when I told her I was coming on and she asked what we're talking about tonight, I'm gonna tell her, she said, here we go. She said, people maybe understand why me still call you Mr. Ming, right?
but Akim, you said something that I totally I agree with you, but it should not happen.
Mhm.
Well, you see, the problem is this: we're not courting anymore. My camera dark. Let me turn on my light. You see me better?
You stand up in front of it, Naga help you have the light in front of your face.
Yeah, pretty good.
Me can't have to keep my phone plugged in because me not have much yeah, me turn on about that light there. We're not courting anymore. So when I get a chance to know anybody, we see a woman see a man, first thing them think about is getting in the bed.
I remember we're on radio. Big up VCR.
Yeah, that's why me I keep it PG.
Poison downtown. Mm-hmm.
So because we're not courting anymore, we're not taking the time to meet to know the person that we're getting involved with. Because if you have certain morals and standards as a man or as a woman, and you meet somebody and the person upon your level with the moral and standard, where are you going? And even Yoke is not only talking about biblical, it's talking about a whole heap of something. Mm-hmm. But because again, especially men, we are weak towards the flesh. We are gonna stand. We are gonna put something. We see the red flag, them and we now act on the red flags just because of the flesh. So me blame all of that. Remember, men, we are the leaders. So all of them something that will go on with the woman, them I blame us for it.
I'm not sure if that's fair though.
Why not?
Because all right, this is what happened. And I don't know if you watch them, but I happen to see a lot of the burst the balloon to find love or challenge. Mm-hmm. And there is a set pattern where something that always bothers me. A woman asks a man a question. What would be your ideal first date? And the man respond and say, well, I can take you to a nice seafood restaurant. And the woman said, nope, busting balloon. Why? Because she allergic to shellfish. How the hell him did for know that? Oh, the man, you asked me a question. What would be an ideal first date for you? And I said, well, I'll take you to a nice seafood restaurant. And you bust the balloon because, or you hear all of them come up and say, oh, I'm looking for a God-fearing man, but them full of tattoo and piercing all over. And if the man say,
I'm telling the transition. That to be honest, those were the people I was referring to. You have the transition where them hash out them life, them finish them life and then get to the midlife crisis is somewhere at the 20, 28 going to
Hot
27
girls,
going to 33, and them say, no, it's
No,
Jesus.
no, I need to change this.
Yeah, no, it's Jesus, solely Jesus. And them realize that them they really have the personal, they never develop like a real personality for a relationship, right?
Mhm,
So now them try to mask it in a Jesus,
mhm.
and then them they in the church, them still can't get a man in the church. So now the loneliness kick in, them start drift back out to see if they can find somebody. And then
Not a man really there in the church. Most time, man in the church, them don't occupy already because good women know a good man when they see them. It's just that
yeah,
as
man,
I
man
say,
in the church, I guess,
I'm a part of
here
the
me kind
life,
of
but them not really want good man because good man boring, as them say.
right, but we kind of learn they oftentimes too, women really want the man who want them. They want the man with them with somebody else have, or we have a certain persona, because when we get to understand, like here in the US, like in the church, the most attractive men would be the pastors and the musicians, right?
Mm.
So a little regular Joe sit down at the back of the church. You don't really have to give him no time because you don't really have no risk. I understand maybe some men not really charming and all that. I'm not telling woman say, hey, settle with a man when they really have no form of personality to kind of give anything. Because a relationship
Come on.
a relationship have to stand on something, and something have to enhance this relationship at some point.
And even to
But
start it, attraction, there have to be
right,
some attraction.
something have to be something have to attract these women. And oftentimes somehow we have like a charisma, what have you not, and but me tell you, like, me think that is it. Them go to the Jesus stage and them struggling the period and then come back out. So even on that show, you realize a lot of them must start to like, they need a God-fearing man, whatever it is. And you can really see. Oftentimes they say, I'm just starting my journey, or
Yep.
I'm getting
A
back
new page or
and I
something to
need
that.
somebody to match me there and all that stuff. I'm gonna say, all right, yeah, you're just, my wife watched a lot. I'm gonna say, yeah, she just finished with the streets.
Yeah. So she wanted
So
good.
she look,
Let us welcome Blazer to the show. Were you here last week, Blazer?
Actually, let me see show last week.
All right. So I know a couple of weeks you were in off and then on or whatever, but people normally be asking for you. So last week, yes, they were asking. So say if I did ask Blazer there, and me really feel
Yeah.
uncomfortable because a 4-man day I talk about woman and where Raquel said Blazer.
Me actually did over there a war with her for she forward. You see me? So she said me must send. She's actually on a live.
Oh, okay.
So she has said me must send the link to her phone where me not even know say me did have that number there, but
All right, let's see if she come, but maybe the women they can comment in the chat. So again, so Nidus is here, Akeem is here, and Blazer there. I hope less than about forward, cause can't bother the one bag of man thing, man.
All right, so me I go because me have a long day ahead of me tomorrow. So me I go.
You know, I said else before I left.
Huh?
Are you the done sal where you want to say?
Mr. Minister, man. But the thing about it, what I said, the reason why I said men are to be blamed, right? If
Yes,
you look
that is what me did
if
want.
you see something like something Akeem said earlier about the persona on social media. When you see a woman and say, oh, if you come here and say you have to pay me bills, you have to pay me this, you have to pay me that, you have to pay me that, and a man still go there. The man is giving her what she wants. So she now build up the confidence. Say, yo, a next man come and that's what I'm gonna do. Let me show you an example. I made a post on TikTok recently, and I asked why man always left the woman, why man always abandon their kids after the relationship come to an end. And a woman comment and ask what happened to the stepkids them. So it's that entitlement where some man put on them head. Me have to look on until I say, listen man, if the man waiting for his stepkids them as a bonus, go look for your baby father with that.
So before you run, a comment here say, the day they dash out their toys, I think throwing out their toys, then can find a real man. Neither's you first since you run. What's your take on that?
Well, you take it sort of a different conversation now, brother. The truth is this. The truth is this. Not every woman can be satisfied by just
penal penetration. We can't say that.
Intercourse, because you understand, say, not only penal alone, did you understand? But just the natural course of natural things of intercourse, sexual intercourse. Not every woman can reach their climax by that. Some of it is stimulated from whether it be sexual traumas, the trauma with the tie them, and the man can't go up on the reading the like with the tie them, depend on them, something there. You understand what I say? So the thing about it, what I think is affecting not only sexual chemistry, but also the world is the access. It's the need for that instant gratification, that instant satisfaction. You understand? We now take the time to learn each other's body. Most of the time, women not even know them body themselves. But then they're expecting a man to go to a woman and say, "Oh, miracle." You
So
know?
back to independence though. So is it that, and based on what this text is saying, the women who trump this independent, are these the kind of women who stack up on their toys? So even if they meet a man, the toys still take precedence over the man and the relationship. So
You
even
understand?
that give them this false
Damien,
sense of independence.
me tell one woman today say, you know, say any woman never weak for the flesh and not found on a man.
So you guys
Or,
are what
you know,
deep
if okay, DP go.
huh?
No, but just for sure. But just a comment, piggyback off what Nido said. Like,
Oh, but man, neither. Oh, you want? All right, go ahead.
yeah, so like personally, like me used to have a sex toy store, right? And that's like maybe like, well, not me, but mother and stepfather, they have one, and to like 2015 or something like that. And that time them just start school, and when we start to the girl, them say me have this man, them start ask for the merchandise.
Hold on,
right?
pause. Let's pause. Good evening, Raquel.
Hi, good evening. How you doing?
Oh,
Yes.
No, me never listen me. Remember, see you throw me in. No, I'm not. No, I was not prepared to be on
And let
screen.
me say thanks for
But
coming. If that's all me can take, me will take it. Yeah. But back in the day, me used to bad. Woman say you're bridging her back as alone in, and would have prefer looking at her face. But so me, all right. If me just I get the R, I'll take it.
listen, I next
again,
week,
because
if anything,
Monday here.
I will come more prepared.
And not a problem. But stay
Good.
with us. Nidus is about to run. Akeem did I say something towards Nidus when say, and then we continue. Go ahead, Akeem.
Yes, so this right out of that period, they're coming maybe out of like 2013, coming back, you start to the rise of sex toys and stuff like that. And me kind of live a decent little life, and you realize that like a lot of the women that use these toys eventually it's harder to satisfy them. I know them, as Nido say, like you really and truly can't go up on the rhythm with these things. How you can compete with a rose?
The man call it to
right?
go.
So at the end of the day,
a 10 speed, Raquel?
Some of them, yes, 7 or 10.
Yo, man, me say the man from Western Jamaica bad, brother.
Brother, I want them bad little more.
Man can't compete with
machine. Never see that rose and wish it well. But at the end of the day, like when them start get primary school, when this become your natural thing, and even like a woman will like masturbate through time, like somebody will maybe masturbate from like younger days coming at the older days, it become harder for satisfy them through penetration, right? And so this now create an issue when them getting into some relationships, is that there's kind of no end game, no full satisfaction. And if you find a man in a cunnilingus and them business there, it create a further divide. And part of I always say, my father one time said in the church one time, one person asked why people get married, and my father said, well, sex. If you have legal sex, and the Bible.
Yeah, that's true.
But for compound, Akeem have been saying, I have a good friend who told me that she cannot climax with her legs open. So if she's having intercourse and she feel like she ever come, the man have a come off her and she start play with herself, and she can't climax.
That is training. Anyway, final comment, Nidos. You say I go. Final comment.
I'm out.
All right, cool. All right.
But I'm sorry, say as me have to leave, Raquel come on for the thing, cause I normally be a bull train me depend. But anyway, good night, guys.
You know the power train in there. Go on.
I wish you would stay because I unfortunately missed your points and I like to have a more rounded discussion about how men feel about these things. So I would like to hear
All right.
Next week.
your
Next week.
take.
Me there.
Nice.
You see
Alright.
woman train, man?
You see how women have power, ladies?
But him just say it. Him just say
You
it.
see it?
Him
You see
just
woman
say
train,
it.
man, right?
If man never weak to the
Weak.
flesh. You know what I mean?
And not even the flesh, you know, it's just
And
a
the voice.
So
And
if
the
that
voice.
And that's the voice in weak too.
Ooh, it's
And the
the
voice.
voice.
Hey,
Okay.
me tell it, Raquel, me tell you, so me go sell your voice, you know. Come on.
I know
man,
you
advice.
did. Pattern it now.
How much time me tell you?
and I can
Go on.
confess because the first time I really conversed with by Nidos.
He's,
All right, so I'm
he's
going to
staying.
pick me
Nidos
up.
No,
Snarly.
Nidus,
No,
please
nobody
stay.
run Nidos. Nidos
Nidus,
Snarly. Nidos
I'm
Snarly.
asking you, please stay.
Let me see
All
if
right, I'm here.
really I'm gonna listen to a woman voice. It might be people in work for go 4 o'clock in the morning. What's the decision, Mr. Richards?
I'm here.
All right,
But
so,
let's go on.
let's continue. All right, good.
Let's
So
go on to meeting. Me know I'm stay.
good, gotcha.
Good.
So, Raquel, this is it. I don't know if Blazer briefed you. Did he?
No. Me just back
No,
her up
but
the
just
forward.
throw me in it. If it's, I can have many.
Me know, man. That's why I beg him to reach out to you.
You know,
So this is what
just-
happened. Somebody sent me a link Saturday.
Mhm.
It was this young lady. She looked well put together and everything, but she started out just chatting and saying, "Boy, she longed for the days for men actually look her, try to get her something, and no man now look her." And some of her friends were suggesting that maybe she should try white men, and she's like, yeah, but and she make up some other thing, and then she said, "All right." I was working, so I ended up leaving the live, and then when I re-enter the live, they were at this point now talking about independent women, and my brethren did invite me. Him did I say something, and I was in the chat commenting too, and I think I said I made 3 comments, and she ended up muting me because she never wanted. First she said, DP, where you say foolishness, which one was Raquel. I know independent women. Me can't call out only from just Port Antonio. But me not hear them woman here post every day and I get up on about me independent. To me, and Akeem said it earlier, is normally a set kind of demography of women who push this independent thing. But then it got more interesting because she was saying she's independent now, and if a man wants to come in her life, him better come prepare and equip to take over all our response. So it sounds like she now gonna give up her independence. She's still independent, but I make it kind of confused. So I threw it out asking when a woman nowadays, especially, and I'm not really bashing nobody, I'm just saying what it is, what I'm experiencing. When a black Jamaican woman push this me independent, what them really mean? So I have some ideas. I'm going to share at least one voice note. But now we have a woman here, so you can tell me. You can tell me what your definition of or what you see around you. Anyone you want to start with.
Okay, so I can actually give you both. Just kind of give it a split down the middle. In pun intended. So So for me, what independence looks like for me is the ability to care for oneself, whether it's financial, emotionally, to a degree, not in its entirety. Because for one, I do need a partner. I do need my man next to me. You understand me? So independence looks like, okay, if in the event that I have to do it by myself for a moment, I am able to manage. Do I want to do it on my own? Absolutely not. Do I want to throw that independence in someone's face? Because what we do, as women, oftentimes is we weaponize independence. And there's a difference with weaponizing something and just, if you're having a conversation and being able to say, what, I am able to, self-sustain, probably, as opposed to saying, I am independent because them say no man stand alone. So why women want to stand alone? Now, yes, I have seen it so many times, and I'm gonna say it unfortunately, women who have had a bad experience or they're still bitter to a degree tend to trump the independence card. Women who are in touch with their feminine energy. Nothing is wrong with being a little bit masculine because we both have traits of both feminine and masculine energy in us. And so when we tap into that feminine energy, it makes a man want to treat us like a baby. And when we say baby, we don't mean underage, we just mean I am your baby. You're going to take care of me. You're going to treat me soft and gentle and, be delicate with me. But if you are carrying on as though you can move the world and you don't need him, and therefore you are now asking that man, what is your purpose with me? And men need to feel that purpose. Men need to want to know that I have a reason to be here to fulfill these parts of you and our relationship. So yes, I do feel that women who have had bad experience just jump on the independence wagon and just weaponize it to their benefit, but unfortunately it's not a benefit. Not in today's society. Men are not attracted to women who are using it in that way. Men are more in tune to women that you work, you have a job, you can take care of yourself, but I want to come in and I want to take this burden off of you. That
Raquel,
gives them that purpose.
Raquel, do you find that women tend to want what they cannot provide?
Oftentimes, yes. Oftentimes, yes. I always say this. If I am going to say I want a man with a house, I damn well must be able to afford a house for me, my own self. So it's like we are saying we should set these bars so far that men cannot even touch them, much less hurdle over them. And yet we ourselves can't even hurdle over the lowest one, which is one, keep a steady job.
Raquel, may I have a conflict with that? You know why? Because I was born and raised in the church, and there's a comment here saying women are in need of a protector. I do believe, but I'm not naive. I do believe that a real man, a good man, does provide, does protect, does provide security and all of that stuff. It's just that it happens that case. There was a time that women couldn't even go to school, so women weren't being educated. Them stay home, and the purpose for a woman was in the house, in the kitchen. So you wash, cook,
To
clean,
nurture,
and
yeah.
you provide the bedroom work and all of them kind of stuff. The things and time change. I remember some maybe 20 years ago, I was saying that even in Port Antonio, and then sorry to my listeners, but all of us are Portlanders right now on the set. But yeah, I remember saying I no longer when I hear that JPS or NCB or whosoever has a new manager expecting, because I used to do news for TVJ, I no longer hear that a new manager is at a place and I expect to see a man. Because there was this big boom of women just taking over, getting the better jobs, making more money or equally to men. So we understand that. So my brother Nidos, we used to talk about this and about men are intimidated by women who make more money. I mean, I always tell them some things, no, that maybe some, but not all. Because me, one woman, I don't, as a man, me never look for one woman and her money because I don't want you for your money. I've never gone in a relationship to say, oh, I want somebody to take care of me. And if a woman make me feel like, listen, I can buy you the world because I always think something on back of my head, Raquel, this money where we feed you, own you. And it's
man, you have man more than money, no man.
True.
You have man
and
more
so
than man. And
you have a lot of times when people are, especially because we're talking about woman now, if the woman is making more money than the man, them feel like, okay, I need to talk down to him. I need to belittle him or something else. So we say go on and in that if she's more educated. So she will like intentionally use some words or bring up some conversation, know that the man is not on par just to make him feel bad and then shut him down. So I don't really, this is what I'm trying to get at. I know I'm land-winded. What I'm trying to get at is, I wouldn't say if a woman is going to get with a man because she want better for herself and him, because some of the times, I mean, I don't know if the rest of the gentlemen will agree with this, but some of the time men become the better version of themselves depending on the kind of woman in their life. So being it education, being it career, because I know man who them have them a drive for somebody for years, and then book a little woman and the woman say, how much money I get the boss last year? And him say, blah, blah, and she says, so what about if you throw one little partner, and 10 grand a week or something and then buy your car? And him never ever think about that. Him just see himself at one place to say, well, I have a good boss. And from that one taxi turn more than one to a company to now the Prime Minister of Jamaica. I'm just being throwing in
there. Yeah, now. Happy job politics tonight, though.
I say, Raquel, so sometimes some man stuck at some place, but the woman may push them. So the point where you make her say, yeah, you think it's wrong. Me always say that too. Like, you hear a woman say, yeah, I want to give a man the sum, but you have to find a place. And if you live with your mother, you can't talk to me. Which I think is unfair. Like, if you're in the club and you say you're drinking the liquor there, you shouldn't have to be waiting on a man to purchase that for you to have a drink. But me believes a man supposed to protect woman and defend woman and spend for woman and yeah.
But you see, one of the things that it started coming up too is that nobody really wants to build together anymore like that, right? Is one person looking for get with another person for them have, and as Nedo said, to a
this
point,
generation, bro, is this generation, because me can't talk to my granny and my mother. My mother a one man she have. Well, two man me know she ever have. And I'm a big sister father and my father. You understand? And the reason why my big sister father and I left, him left go America. To my understanding. And she felt like she did want a man by her side. My mother never born rich.
Right.
You know what I mean? And even now, me as a man, me can say my woman no need me. My woman no need me. But that no means that she no need me. You understand? Because there's things that should have called me and say, oh, Blaze, I'm going to pay this man to do this. So I say, so me I want me a mannequin.
But hold on, Raquel did want to respond to me now. I don't want to make she lose her train.
So, no, man, I not lose my train at all.
Me feel like I want to hear Raquel talk. So,
which is a week to the flesh.
This is what I want to say. If Adam did weak, why am I not be weak too? I can't steal. Raquel.
Raquel, advice there.
Okay, me tell you, I go put device in the AI.
Yes, man, me go do device. How are yourself? I
got you. See, here what me have to say about this part of the discussion now. We do feel, and again, women, we do put a lot of pressure on men to come to us on a certain level. And again, for me, this is one of the things I always say. You see, experience in life has taught us many, many valuable lessons. True. And I know some of us, and I'm talking to the ladies in the live stream right now, we have been down the road of earth, but so have men. So have men. Men have deceived us in many, many ways. And we have built with men, and they have decided to off with someone that they seem to think is a better version of us or would propel them to a better place. That's fine. We have been with, we have also done the same to men. And yet still, I feel like men are still more forgiving and willing to try and love. I don't know about the man, them was still a deal with the trauma of a woman hurt them and broke them up. But I'm talking about when you look at it from this lens, none of us can really do without each other. We always say, man wicked, but we still can't do without man. We truly can't, because I have been down single road and I know what that feels like when the night come. I really want somebody to hug up and unwind and talk and pillow talk with.
And me
And there comes a time
always say rose can't spoon. So
Rose now go spoon we. It now go have conversations with we. Now go be playful and Rose give you the minute of boom and that's it. You
yeah,
need real connection. You need
intimacy.
real conversation and intimacy. And so what we are doing now is this generation, unfortunately, we are training our bodies and our mind to not want people. And that is going to affect us deeply, socially, independently, and on a broader scale as a generation.
So I have
We
this
need.
point. Oh, so go ahead. Continue. Sorry.
No, man,
Hold
go
on,
ahead.
before anybody say nothing, let me say welcome to those just joining because we're up on live. We're on Vibes Corner Radio out of Connecticut. We're live on my YouTube channel, DP Live, and we're also live on TikTok. Big up on yourself. The TikTok people, them.
Hi,
Sorry, like
TikTok.
I'm actually ignoring you people. But if you want to comment, I know I'm a seat I'm blind. Come over to my YouTube channel. If you comment, you will see that the screen, the comments are just flowing on the screen simultaneously. I have Raquel with me, DJ Blaze, our resident guests, almost co-host Akeem there, my brother Nidus there too, and we are reason. But let me play this voice note that I got in response.
Let me say myself before we forget my talking, brother, please. And then you
Yeah,
play
make
notes.
I might just answer
Go
me.
ahead,
Do.
go ahead.
So here what I think about it. Both three of us DJ, me, you, and Blazer DJ. And there are some things, and I bring up that just to say this. There are some things that are easier to say and is more accepted because of how it is perceived. You hear a DJ talk, you hear my talk. You hardly ever hear a DJ go and big up a father.
Big up all I single man of them.
All right.
9 months.
You understand me? There are some things that is more catchy, and because it's more catchy, it is promoting certain lifestyle or certain attribute. But Bounty Killer did say the best song him sing is book, but he sell the least, and he's a businessman. So when he say people that they make more money. So I totally understand why we as DJ do it. But it's something that needs to be think about. The role that we as different careers and different entities play in bringing back family our normal morals in family and in the upbringing of children.
Enough of them woman, yeah. As them say, them just want sperm donor, and them alright. Them not really want nobody to boss them around. Them just want somebody for there to feed them convenience. Like it's a very selfish word. So when time you hold on to somebody that understand you as a person and is willing to not live a selfish life, you have to just respect them kind of woman there as a man. Cause we as man, we not easy neither. You know what I mean? We talk it all. We can't drive 2 car, but we want 1 2 car. We can't drive 2 car one time, but we want to have 2. You understand? And if a woman tend to feel the same way with this grunt, I will feel like say she shouldn't feel that way. Yeah.
To drive 2
Yeah,
car. You using car as a figure of speech?
yes.
Oh, okay.
You can't drive 2 car one time.
As long as you know. But Beanie Man say one other something they kill or something there. So
Yes, Beanie Man say when him hear somebody else say.
Me believe
But I
that
just Beanie Man voice
Right,
louder.
me could go real. Me beliefs are true. Raquel.
So why on the beliefs they are true? Because we are gonna go down one little rabbit hole now, and you see.
I'm old now, so I can talk. Back in my younger days, and I'm not making up this story. It's a true story. I was 21, so anybody know me then, them can see who me did really talk to. And I remember times, Raquel, when me a go down at the woman yard and me all a boost my brain and I say, all right, yes, me gonna get some tonight. Cause around 3 night it gone and not never gone. And by the time I reach and lie down, I drop asleep and me feel all disappointed and thing. And cause then time I behave good. And then I go so boom and buck one next little bee, on the side and me find out me also left that be the yard, got the next yard and put on the next round. And because women are of the opinion, but when the man come and drop asleep and tired, because in go beat something else, which is a lie, because the more difference of men get is the more they want. So yeah, let me dismiss that thought. But yeah, and I was 21 years old, and I'm like, me did I question myself. I say, something wrong with me? Am I losing it? Do I need to start drinking something or taking something or what? Because I did just one. So
But Damien, I wouldn't say it's one enough. I would say it's more sexual compatibility. Because you book a woman and you're on her 5, 3, 4 round and you feel good, and you book a next one and halfway through the round you're like, all right, what am I doing here?
okay. Raquel?
Sometimes we get too comfortable, you know. So by the time we go so close, we get
a different rabbit hole, you know.
And you try to spice up, no, you know, the same old. You know, be the two on lay down, one go on
Yeah,
top,
man.
and then nothing again.
like, yeah, man, let's start, maybe we can count up on the calendar.
So are you saying to me, more and more if you not try convince me, say, so when somebody else come in at the picture, it no benefit the home? Because I've had this conversation with females off camera.
Can't benefit the home,
Them
can't
say,
benefit the home.
No. You're the benefit to me, I say. Maybe it's an instant gratification, as somebody said about the rose earlier. But I'm saying there are females, Raquel, who have agree with me to say yes. They're in their relationship at home, maybe the sex life dormant, stagnant, and them go give it something out the door, and it end up build back something in the house. And I think it happened with man too.
Damien.
All right, so I
Raquel
personally feel like this is just our toxic way of kind of making the right wrong in our minds by saying, you know what, me go to road and me go take on peace, and boy, it ignite back the fire, because it's the thrill of not being caught that turns some of us on, unfortunately. Now, when it comes to your relationship, I oftentimes say your relationship is no different from your work. It's no different from your other aspects of your life where you constantly need to work to keep it. A lot of us know how to get a man or how to get a woman, but doesn't know how to keep one. And that is why we have this mindset like, say, yeah, man, it did go dormant. But why did it go dormant? What did you do to make it
work,
work?
kids.
Work and kids. So that's the thing.
So that
I
turn
often,
her off.
the thing is, oftentimes, and I'm gonna say this, all of us, the relationship's sweet when there were no kids, because we used to skin it out pan anywhere, wherever we choose, in the house.
Holly.
And then when the kids come into play, you have to kind of navigate. You have to do it either when the picnic them gone, or you have to do it probably I got try do it late at night, and then no make them hear ya no way in the house. And so that yes will become boring, because when it comes to us, we need something that is constantly exciting. It make our blood pump and heart just start race and be like, yeah. So if it is that the kids come into the picture, I oftentimes tell people you still need to do date nights. And date nights don't mean pretend like, say, when I meet again. Yes, a little bit of role play sometimes makes sense, because be you one Asian, be one other version of yourself. Because all of us
bipolar.
be bipolar in that sense, if you want to say. But just don't be the same thing, because let me tell you something. Just like with work, if you're constantly doing the same thing all the time, just keep doing it over repetitive, it becomes boring. And so if you're constantly depend just the bed, and you lay down on your mama and papa, you not try be a little bit acrobatic. You not try go in at the gym and get fit so you can squat and do all of this stuff.
Dining table.
dining yes,
Washing
you're
machine.
not trying to kind of elevate your
You wanna do
romance
whatever?
life. It's going to become boring. One of the movies gonna make the man feel you up in there and kiss you up and something, and then you go home. On the way home to the car, you go on with yourself. All if I want and job, you have to give him on the way home. If I that are
You
your
hear?
limits.
When if you listen
But
to Raquel,
just don't be boring with it. Like,
But
listen, me make the man a drive
seriously,
and
me
the
the one who
mafia
thing
say,
that me not understand. But Raquel, there's a thing. I
yes,
know Akeem and the rest one talk, but there's a thing. Me don't know if you say next week, but me don't know if I'll come back. There's a
I'm
thing
gonna be
where
here.
men, and I've heard women say this. You have some man where them say they don't want certain things from them number one woman. If this woman is them wife a yard, she not fit do certain things. Like, so
don't worry,
even
next man, I'll do it for him.
Ah, you know what?
So if she not
I like the
submissive
fact.
to him
So
and she want to be submissive, what gonna happen that now go end up cast the same riff we are talking about in
That's
the
it, brother.
relationship?
That's
so
it, brother.
I've
Yo,
heard of
me,
me hear about this type of situation, Ron, and I've heard of it from friends, unfortunately. And I will speak on why it happened. But give me a view first.
No, you know what my biggest thing, and me feel like technology and especially social media have a lot to do with how this generation of female how them act. You understand? It plays a big part. No, if a woman say our man a pre be a big body girl and she not a big body, she go feel some kind of
we can't say big batty girl pan
she
radio.
go feel one way about that.
We can't say big batty girl pan radio, right?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
No way they pan.
we there pan VCR.
No, it come like that one they run over here.
We are
It's a Asian line. It's a Asian.
yeah,
It's a
yes,
line in our
line. Wait
Asian
upon.
song. All right, all right. So, anyways,
Poto.
there is a lot of things that is causing the rift in how women have to apply themselves, because me hear a woman attack yesterday upon her life say if she a go look a man and what the man want from her, when him get it is no liar, it is no me and reason him a go stay. For always have access to it, he might go about him business. The better she stretch out her hand. See, my granny and my mother never have time to go look at how much people like her picture. She'd have to just know say who round her. And feel say shit them like them.
right.
And them alright with
I
that.
said together when she go downtown.
Yeah.
They are
You
concerned.
know what I mean? Even if two man pan them bicycle are they under 50, I say, wow, God, Miss Vivian, nice seeing her, whatever the case. She gone about her business. She hear that one time and she gone. Social media constantly, a man run up in your DM right now. Yo, business boy, your man. I'm in a business boy, your girl.
Me tell woman say just to confirm what you're saying. Me tell woman this all the while. You're in a relationship and a man look you. It's not necessarily about you. It's about him who can brag on your man.
Yeah, but a next thing when me always tell woman to, especially woman that date popular men, me tell a woman this: if everybody know your man, you don't longer have an identity. See, you go down the road, you say you're a DP girl. What a go on DP girl? So if you don't have no respect for the relationship, nobody not gonna have no respect for you.
That's it.
And that is why a lot of these females are single and them are ball out independent. All right, you can take care of yourself. But can you put up one picture frame? Can you mount a TV?
To add on to that to DP, then go some woman, they have a man and they go cheat on the man one time. And a few people know. All of a sudden, every man start at them DM them. Then think say, well, you know, I'm all that. No, the man realize they're easy. So they want for them share out it.
Not even that too, you know, because sometimes in some retrospect, women are cheat for years. Even the woman them never have attention back in the days. Look pa some of we great grandparents. A 5 and 10 baby father they have.
Yep.
The first pitney name Campbell, the second pitney name Richardson, and then the third pitney name Campbell again. Just think about it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Think about them can have Jamaica as one of the country them. We are the second to most jacket run in the world.
Brother,
And
Trinidad
how
up there now.
Jamaica
Let's
little
that
bit.
3-1 at Trinidad.
So if you're just joining us, let me say welcome to DP Unfiltered. Kind of almost said DP lifestyle.
Yo,
You know what, guys? I'm out. I'm up 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm out.
all right, big up yourself. Big up yourself.
All right.
A long time you want out. This is why you hear Raquel voice.
Of course.
Yeah, big up yourself.
All right.
As I said, going back to the selfishness of females now. You wouldn't feel like say man obligated. Eh?
Your thought. I wanted Raquel to hear this voice note because we're going back to what we're
I gotta say this quick. See it for the woman them I say them independent. I love independent woman. I love a woman where if she wants something, she not have to ask me to get it. But that not mean say me no want give it if you deserve it.
Right. So if you're just joining us, let me say welcome to DP Unfiltered. We're live on Vibes Corner Radio out of Connecticut. We're live on TikTok. I'm having some issues getting my comments on TikTok. But again, if you want to comment and you want me see it, the best way to do is go over to YouTube and search for DP Live, and you will see us on your screen, and you can comment there, and they're right in front of my face. That sound wrong. Let me say right up in there. But we have Raquel here, Akeem, and Blazer, and Nidus just exit. But again, we're talking about independent women, and I'm trying to find out when women nowadays say that they're independent, what is it that they're really saying? So I sent it out as a question Saturday evening, Raquel, and this is one of the response I got. Play now, youth.
Play now.
Say it a play, but me not hear. Come on. Brendan,
everything that she
there's something called mute. Do not use your mute on your road. Here we go.
An independent woman in today's day and age is a woman who needs you to give her everything that she wants, regardless of the fact that she can give it to herself financially. She is also the type of woman who does not want you to give her advice, restrictions, rules, or regulations. She is independent of your thoughts of her, but not your bank account.
All right, don't play that. Don't play my voice. I'm not for sure me saying that. What's your take on that, Raquel? Did I turn on Raquel?
I could barely hear the audio. I got some of it, right? And basically what he's saying, a woman that is saying she is independent, don't want a man to give her any rules, tell her what to do.
And you said roles, not rows, right?
Rules.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Gotcha.
So what he's saying basically is that these are some of the things that when a woman says she's independent, yes, to a degree again, because it all depends on who is saying or having to put forth this independence story. And I always say as well is if a woman is truly independent, she don't need to say it. She don't need to say it. You don't need even going into a relationship, whether it's dating, you're dating someone. At no given point, you need to say, I am an independent woman. Because I oftentimes or almost never hear a man say, I am an independent
Raquel,
man.
if you didn't say that, these are some of the points, one of the 3 comments I made, and the young lady mute me and say, a foolishness may attack, because that was one of them. I've never seen a man, maybe they are, but I've never seen it. To me, it reminds me of when me hear my female friend complain. If you hear a man talk about me rich. Once you hear a man say, me rich, it a cause of kind of wonder, like, him really rich? Because if you're rich, you don't need to say it.
Yeah, and you know, again, what this suggests to me as a person looking in, and I'm looking at women, and I don't want anyone to think that, you know, I do everything perfectly, because I'm not. I have my flaws just the same. But there are certain things as a woman that you do not lead with. And it's the same for men. One, men that lead with money and, you know, what them have financially is unattractive to me. A woman that leads and profess her independence all day, every day, is saying you are also materialistic. Because one of the things is, if it is that you're coming about character, your independence is not a part of your
Right.
character. Your independence is an extension of what it is that you have to offer self and your relationship. Now, and it can be broken down in various aspects. If you are employed, that means, yes, you will have financial, you
Stability.
know, strength, stability. And it's not even stability, because a lot of us have jobs and we're unstable financially. And so what that does is saying to that person that, again, I don't see the need for you. An independent person remains independent. You do not need anything or
And
anyone.
thanks for that. Akim is having some internet issue. Him not just jump out. Him say my restart. And what you say is so profound,
Okay.
Raquel, because you're about to say something, Blazer.
No, me. I listen to what you answer before me even chime in.
Okay. Yeah, this all, trust me, Raquel, thanks for coming on tonight, because you're saying the things. Guys, when me say them, and I'm like, so even the guy that sent me the invite, I'm like, dude, she muted me, and him said, no, me are moderator, me gonna unmute you back. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be in that space, because if I'm sharing my opinion, and the first thing you're going to respond as the host to say, oh, it's foolishness that you talk, say, without allowing me to express or even explain what I'm saying, I'm like, no, I don't want to be a part of that, because that just sound. And all the other women on the live was actually agreeing with her. And the point that really take me out is when they're saying, yes, them independent, but them a make it clear, if a man coming at them life, he must be willing to take over everything. And I'm like, no, so you're going to give up your independence then just because the man have money, which, based on what I hear from some females, Raquel, you can correct me if I'm wrong, most of the time the man, them, as you just said, go lead with them money, them come with some baggage where a lot of women would prefer not to want to deal with. Because they will actually act as if them have money, but them have 7 pitney where them not mind. So how would that help you?
So exactly, because all right, the thing is that you always see it so many times, and we know people oftentimes look at some of the big, you know, billionaires and so on, and say, oh, they are successful men, because we oftentimes associate success with money, monetary value. That's it. And that's just what it is. We don't see value in things that are not monetary. And so when we lead that way, I always see a lead with money, woman will leave with
I
your
like
money.
that. You lead. What do you hear that?
You
What do you
lead
hear
with
that?
money,
If you
your
lead with money, women
leave
leave with
with
your
your
money.
money.
Nice.
Because that's all you're saying that you have to offer a woman. And if let's take, for example, when you go on a date and you're sitting down having a conversation, how many times do we really dissect deep in, you know, about if me ever sit down with you and talk about how much money you have and all of the things them we have, that's telling me that if this should go away tomorrow, what am I left with? Give me the things that I know I can stand by. Your character, your attributes, you know, these things for me, I always say, good free things are, when me tell you say, they're not them priceless. They are
Oxygen.
priceless. Because if you have good, yeah, you cannot purchase happiness. You cannot purchase loyalty. You cannot purchase all the other things. A man treating you good with respect and class. But you can purchase a car. You can purchase
You
a
can buy yourself
house.
flowers.
But you can buy yes. But what are you left with after all of that? And so today's society, unfortunately, we are looking at the bag. We are running to the bag, and oftentimes that bag leaves us with a whole lot of trauma
Women
baggage.
think about the what they're portraying online nowadays. I think they really think about it, and I ask that against the backdrop where I saw a video on Facebook where this young lady was saying if she's dating a man or a man is dating her, she must get his money. And when the other woman was asking her why, she's like, because my time is valuable. And like everybody pan said, look pan her, because that translates to you're a prostitute. You're saying if the man is spending time with you, he have to pay. So that's my question, Raquel and Blazer. Women really evaluate what they're putting out, or because everybody have access to internet now and social media, then just say anything.
You said it yourself.
That was
you just said.
That was a question.
Bro, listen to me and listen to me good. See? And me no know, me glad the era I was born in. Me glad the era me grew up in. Me know I mean, me experience love couple time in my life. You know when a woman genuinely wants to be with you. You understand? You know when a woman now look for nothing from you. You know when a woman try build with you. You know when a woman all of the good things them you know. When them little fly batty girl just want par and feel like say you have something for half of them. Look to the levels of how them behave. Me as a DJ, me can tell you this. Enough of the time some woman when me now look pan, them brave up and them run up in a DM and them have them big expectation because them a say, yo, me and him a go pan date and him supposed to come pick me up. And him supposed to buy this. And him supposed to want to see me look good. So me go use some cunning ways. I try to take him money and use him. And some of them take your kindness for weakness. See? But you as a man supposed to also know if somebody use you. So enough of the fault why woman entitled to act these certain ways are because a certain man will have low self-esteem. And them find a girl and him say, yo, are the prettiest thing this me find, and him feel like I'm obligated with you.
But back to where Naidos it said before him left, like the most song about spending on woman and my woman and the good woman forget things and
all right. Me have to just shout out the nurse them. I know I get a bad time right now because our chumpa go on it. But big up the nurse them. Seeing we have their head pan them body, enough of them send themselves to school and fix up themselves and them life and try to be stable. And that never send them in a one route where them feel like say they can do it out, man. Because no, even some of the teacher them to big up on themselves. You know what I mean? Every hard working woman, big up on herself. Because most of the girls I may talk about independent and something, they don't have nothing either.
Oh my goodness. As me say, Raquel, I wish I could play a couple of the voice notes them when me did get, but me not get the people in permission, so I can't. That was one of the conversation from a businessman in Portland. Him said, bro, listen to me carefully. Check the levels. And Raquel said to a while ago, and she say, women who really have it don't go around saying I'm independent or independent, whatever. Most of these women, they don't even have a decent job. They don't have a business. If you say, well, yes, they have a business that they're independent, but they're independent. That's why I wanted to, I don't think it, I'm of a new way of thinking now, because several people said it to me, where the independence doesn't even mean nothing financial.
No.
Because after them say them independent, then they are saying, boy, but any man I come look me, him better come with.
So what y'all come with?
No, them get to look after them one after.
No, well, funny enough, you know, no for them argument isn't because then it gets sexual also.
Yeah. Which
no for the argument tend to get sexual also, where women tend to use them private parts as a bartering agent.
Yeah. That's what I was
As
saying about
as
the
a
young
fair
lady who
trade.
say if a man is dating her, if she's spending her quality time with him, she have to collect. So that means she's selling. Akeem has been out for a while and him not even that talk before. More your from your English, Akeem.
Yeah, man, him sell tie.
No man, man, go on and listen.
You selling toys, Akeem?
Used to. Now no time for them something again.
Yeah,
Partner,
there.
no man.
Yeah, there. Yeah, there. Yo, anytime you hear about tie, you get very excited in Raquel. Me know what you say now.
Because hello, I am a sexologist, so what do you expect?
Yeah, man, you just want to hear about tie. All right, come and see you going to one
It's
tie this
no,
thing.
it's about the business. It's about
About
making
the
money.
business, yeah, but I kind of struggle with that
Yeah.
maybe now these days because I kind of think it do more harm than good. So
No, man,
sometimes
it actually do good, make some money. And enough of these so-called independent girls need to just spend where them not have and buy some tie and stack
no,
up.
them have it, man.
But
Them
even that
type
we
of
can
women
tell
something
a
about.
Blazer. Like you have females, and this is based on my information gathered. Most
Yeah.
of the females, them will tell you if them open one whole drawer full of ties, them not buy one.
Yeah, I bought a
Them
couple.
not sending them
So
money.
yes, I mean, all right. The thing is, one of the things about it, and this is just DP. Me I got to talk about the business perspective of it. Toys are no different from food. All if the restaurant tastes bad, it's still a go sell. It's still going to sell because guess what? They burn up. They don't function for some people the way they hoped that they would. And so they keep going back to buy it. It's no different from a shoe. You buy the shoe, it look nice, but it not comfortable. It not stop you from buy shoe. You move on and you buy a different one. And so the cycle continues. So it's a business
So
regardless of how you
I look
want
at
to
it
put
as
it.
like almost like a drug.
Me just
You
say
know,
that's
It
addiction. I
is
was
a
about
drug.
to say that.
It is. It is. Me remember at one point, and this is just, saying this out loud. I had to be purchasing bullets, the silver ones with the
Mhm.
cord in threes.
yeah, they never last long.
In threes because the wires burn out a lot. And at one point, you want to see me turn
I
electrician
pull up and
I've cut wire and because it burned up and I did the last one and my order never reached it. And I became an electrician on the device. It worked till the next one reach and I'm like, yo.
me I try all not say it, but me again, Raquel, my born and grown at church, and I was told by a pastor there that there's a demon side, demonic, not demon. There's a demonic side of it.
All
I
right,
mean,
so
can I believe?
DP, may I say this to you from my also spiritual background.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in the church myself.
Mm-hmm.
So just the same as how we look at cheating, for example. I would say, as many man say if you have them in a bungle, man if you have them in a bungle. Now, one of the things that outside of the spiritual aspect is the science aspect that a lot of us don't know. You see, when you enter a woman, there,
Mm-hmm.
she stores your DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Her body stores your DNA.
Yeah, me
So
say that's why
imagine,
mad woman I walk around now, cause
so imagine that woman exposing herself to several DNAs. And so oftentimes we ever notice, and I said this the other day on a live, you never notice when you be with somebody for a period of time, it's almost like them start favor you, them
yeah,
start
cause
behave
somebody
like
was
you.
talking about
They
that
take
earlier.
on certain
Yeah.
characteristics of you and how you would carry yourself. It's not just because they have adjusted to the environment, but it's a now shared DNA. It's no different from a woman who has probably given birth or may have had a miscarriage or do away with the pregnancy. That child's DNA remains in her body, and what that does is it's altering. So you notice some woman and them we talk and then out of blue, and them a argue because those DNAs that is being stored are conflicted. They are conflicted by what is now present. And they are altering. And that's why them say women do go through massive mood swings and the whole different shift because of these things. So imagine now, while there is this spiritual myth, we don't know for a fact because most of these things are myth. We have nothing to, back it up, no factual evidence to say this is factual. You have no DNA being stored by using a toy. While them say it is
chocolate, them say.
it is that a specific demon is welcome into a space because of what you do. My thing is, why things that were ordained by God still, even a married woman would still experience these things. Having a husband.
But you have to make me understand what you say. Me not get it.
So one of the things is I oftentimes me not try think of it and say, oh, pastor said this, because most, if not all of the time, pastor cannot prove it. And I'm not being nonchalant to our Christianity and our upbringing.
Earlier, and when you were talking, that's the word that came to me, like more of an addiction. I have an ex who one time she damn me had, and this is a long time ago in Jamaica, so nobody not try I guess is who. She damn my house for a little bit, and she was masturbating as soon as she drop asleep and wake up back, and I'm like, no, that's not normal. It wasn't like a 1 or a 2 time or whatever and stuff. And then I'm like, even you, yeah, say, boy, here what happened? Me, there's this need when I have this itch or I have to scratch. And the other bullet, them never come. So I have to turn electrician and dig you up and fix it back because. So this is what the teaching. So separate and apart from not having like 100% proof or evidence, I feel like anything that you cannot resist, then it takes control of you. So you have people who, if them don't have a cup of coffee first thing in the morning, them entire day, the coffee will control them, the coffee will rule them. That is not an addiction. That is not just, oh, I drink coffee because I want or I feel like. You know what I mean?
All right. So this is it. And I'm just gonna, shed some light for the ladies now. Ladies, thank me later. I know sometimes it's say, we look at it and we say it's an addiction. Men, oftentimes when you see women or you have that deep sense of attraction for that woman, you want to pursue her. Don't think that women don't have these strong desires just the same. It's just that women oftentimes, because of society and the stigma that comes with having a partner and a one night stand and stuff like that, why women don't go off doing these things. Let me tell you, as a woman, you see, there is a certain point throughout the month where our desire for pleasure becomes so intense that it's almost, it has a lot to do with ovulation, the hormonal changes, etc. And this is a natural occurrence in the body that your mind knows is happening, and you now have to say fight mind over what would say matter. If you as a woman, if you know that you have a toy or whatever it is that you have to ease this desire, you're going to use it naturally. But imagine a woman being in her home or go a road and work, and she just see man and she actually think about it, but she don't carry it out. It's no different. It's just that you as you say, it's an itch. A smoker will go for cigarettes because it's an itch and it is available. It is available, and that makes the difference. Because if a smoker don't have cigarette, what more do? He can't do nothing. He have to do it out. And so because it is within access, it's to some people may seem like, oh yeah, man, it's a serious addiction. pleasure in
Yeah, but
itself
one
is a
thing,
good feeling
Raquel,
for
I
all of us.
believe anybody, man or woman, if you're masturbating 5 times for the day, that is a serious problem. That is not just you're satisfying yourself. There is something else beneath that.
BP, as a woman, can I say this to you?
Go ahead.
You know how much time throughout the day I'm poor because something go on with itself like a rabbit?
Yeah, but that no means it. You have to, because you're the next side
No,
of
I
it.
don't mean
You're
I
the
have
next side
to,
of it.
but
You're
me
the
I
next
tell
side
you,
of
say
it.
sometimes
No,
me
because that is
really want
normal. And
to
I remember
because it feel
talking about
nice.
this already. And this kind of sound kind of way off. But I was doing this topic, and I think it was a Tell Me Pastor story where this young lady just started dating this man. She had a 4-year-old daughter. And she said one day was there, and the daughter was laying on top of the man's stomach. And she recognized that he had an hard on. And she get up and take her pitney and run him out of the house and all of these things. And some psychologist was there and thing, and it took me back. I remember, and this sound weird, I don't know if I ever shared because I chat too much stuff. I remember going to Hard Trust in Buff Bay. They in a bus and a man beside of me, and I don't know if it's just my jeans rubbing or whatever, but I got erection. So, and saying that now that someone about no, someone decided you and your whatever, because your body will respond to certain stimulus and stimuli, even when you're saying I don't want this, or me might not depend it or whatever, but something may happen even in your subconscious where, like I say, you're not really dwelling on it or remembering last night, or as well as you're good to remember last night and your body respond to that. So, but what I say is, if this is a norm for somebody, it's become their norm where 5 times a day they have to be scratching this itch. Something else, well, me, I'm not a sexologist, so, but something wrong.
No, 5 times a day is needs to be.
And I'm not saying that you have the feeling, because nothing wrong with the feeling, because feelings come and go. I'm saying strictly masturbation, and that mean even if you're actually doing the act, that me not really see so bad, which me not promise nobody that. Me not business if me just meet you or whatever, you're not getting a 5 times a day. Me say, one, as a man, me I damage myself, which enough Jamaican man don't know that. You don't know woman know and she
But
wants
me
to
will
5
take
times
it
a day.
5 times a day though.
Say again?
Me will take it 5 times a day.
No, but
For real.
no. Raquel, I'm mature. I'm mature from in my 20s. Like, I'm all right with spacing out and make my body rejuvenate and recuperate and all that.
One
Yeah,
be like Centrum.
them have 5 times a day and a bag juice them I drink for lunchtime.
So
they're
one of
damn
like
thing themselves,
Centrum.
and I don't even know that.
Like Centrum, one a day. More than one a day. Where?
I mean, I know 5 hours need after one time.
It's like,
So,
girl, if you don't find someone go. That's why I'm not a problem masturbation, because you want it more than one time a day. You go find someone go, man. Mr. Working man.
anyways, let's go to this video. Let me share this. No, by the way, Raquel, you have anything else to say about that before I move to this video?
No man, go ahead.
All right, so let's share this video, and we're still on Radio Butter after hours now, so SIT, you're going to hear some of that. Be warned. You are going to hear the S word. Where's the volume on this?
I feel like, like you might just want to pay for dinner.
No way.
So that shit never crossed my mind. I'm not interested in doing that, and I'm not going to do that. Anywho, we pursued it, we had the whole little argument. Anywho, we're not together. And I just want to know if I was wrong. Now, before y'all answer, hear me out. I paid my own bills. I never asked him for bill money. I never asked him for hair money, nail money, shit like that. Now, if he wanted to do something, he could. But as far as any type of basic necessities, I never asked him for money on that. So I feel like the least you can do is pay for this damn dinner, sir.
Man, y'all notice everything was cool in the gang until he asked her to spend her coins? Well, we gonna unbox this thing in less than 60 seconds and try to give a little advice to guys to think with logic and not their loins. Number 1, this is what happens when you're dating a woman that doesn't really like you and feels like she's settling for you. Women don't have a problem spending money on the man that they like. Even if they're a traditional woman, she wouldn't mind picking up the tab once or twice. But notice, the minute that this man asked this woman to pick up the bill, she started an argument and found a reason to leave him alone. Guys, we have to see through the smoke screen, the makeup, the beauty, and all of the tricks underneath the sheets and look at things for what they really are. If she really likes you, she wouldn't be moving like this, brother.
All right, so let me kind of do a little set the thing, because I started the video. I'm gonna know if to rewind it. But this young lady was complaining that she was dating this dude, and she started. I'm like how it sounds. She say, "I have my own place. He has his own place. I pay my own bill. He pays his own bill. But we'll go out on dates, dinner dates, whatever." And one of the times after paying, the guy turned to her and said, "Why you never ever even offer to pick up one of the bills?" And she's like, no, not doing it. And her defense is, "I don't ask this man for nail here, none of that, blah, 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 pay my bills, whatever." But she's clearly, blatantly saying, "I am not paying for food for myself to eat. Him better deal with it." Your take on it, Raquel?
Why was he there after? Did he remain?
Well, she sound like she dump him. That's the guy we put
She
it sound
dumped
like
him.
she
All
she
right.
found a
So
reason,
you know
because
what?
this thing started off, she really and truly never like him. And again, Raquel, I said, me can't tell them. Women, if me a boss in a secret, tell me. If a woman really like you, money is not an issue. No part of it. Whether she a spend or you a spend or two or not spend, that is not a thing. So the guy is saying that she made up an excuse, which is the whole thing, because him asked to pay for your dinner for ditch him.
So the thing is, yes, if a woman is truly interested in you and not just for what you can offer financially, she will pay the tab. She will even offer and have you decline, you know. And I know people, me know the ladies, them are gonna come and say, "Oh, a woman like una brought man bad." But the thing is, I truly don't care how you see it, because I see from a different lens, where it's not me spoiling a man to that degree what una things say, you know, a woman not supposed to be doing these things. Why is the man supposed to? That's my question. If we are getting, the operative word here is we are getting to know each other, then why is it he has to pay? Why not pay for your own food then? If we are going to look at it from that seriousness, to say, me not buy no food, it's your belly. You probably, because you're not interested and you don't see the benefit of the relationship to begin with, you cannot see that, okay, let's even the playing field. You know, because at the end of the day, I've been out. I offered on the second date, if he invites me out, I offered, I'll tip. I said, "You know what? Since you're taking care of the tab, I'll do the tipping." And the next time I go out, if we go somewhere else, I will take out my card and say, "I have this." Make him decline. And if he even says, "You know what? Go ahead and pay it," I don't take offense to it, because he paid for it the time before.
So
It's
the
only fair
expectation is not
because
there to
now
say no, man. A good man supposed to say no.
I think, and it's not about good man, not good man. I just feel like sometimes we miss out on a genuine person because we are so shallow minded about things like that. I just some think, me not
And some
know.
expectation where you have some people who them hear people talk a kind of way, and me know somebody mentioned it earlier. I mean, I remember if I did Nidus or Blazer, where as like them group come see that and hear that, so that is be the norm. So you will have a girl, she's in a good wholesome relationship, and if her boyfriend say, "Boy, you know, say me just bust a tire a while ago," and if she give me her card and say go thing, she feel like she can't say that to her friend them because I got here. Just like you saw a while ago, Raquel, "Oh, yeah, idiot. You have to make him find the money, go borrow it from somebody or whatever. Yeah, give man your money." And the girl is saying, "But I him pick me up from work every day. I him take me to work. So what is wrong if I buy a tire that just busts?" But you can't say these things because people are going to condemn you, which my always said is the nicest wholesome relationship is the ones who people don't know nothing about. Like the two not having a thing going, and it's just nice and sweet. Nobody not get for condemn.
DP, you're absolutely right. And ladies, we are sometimes our own, you know,
Enemies. Weapons that
enemies.
come against.
We oftentimes can't share these things because if you even think about doing it by yourself, the minute your friends see you doing it, they want to live for you. They want to decide where you need to do and where you, and it's
Yammed.
okay to have your friends being your accountability partners, but not all friends truly see the future that you want.
Yeah.
They see future different from you. You might share the same fun things, you like go on trips, whatever it is, you like this the fashion and the certain conversations, but relationship, not all of our friends are on the same page as we are, and so that looks differently. Somehow we will want one man to take care of everything, while some of us are okay with being, you know, together in it,
Right. And
because
building.
we ask for this, you know, woman empowerment. And when I look at today's society, economy wise, it's hard for a man take care of the house completely. It's hard.
More
So why
so, it
put your
is in
partner
our
in that
category where we
situation?
are the sandwich generation, where we're taking care of our parents and our children, plus the whole, and if we take on somebody else who they may have kids prior to us being together. So yeah, but women may say that you are apologists for men because man fi spend and them pocket fi bun them, and I'm sure I've heard those kind of statements.
I hear it, and as I say, I'm gonna say it again. I truly don't care because I live in my own shoe, meaning I don't follow in a shadow of somebody else.
Yep.
And my life, the way it looks, is very different from your one over there. So you may be looking for financial support from a man. I am looking for other things from a man. I need the good things, the things that come free. Him a go stand up for me in a ways where for
Yes.
your man where, I gotta take care of you financially, wouldn't even be there for you. Somehow we can't even say, we are go experience recycle for the month, and the man or even understand we, much less we go buy the diaper if it run out. So some of these things that we look forward from a man, we
Hold
look
on, you just
into.
said diaper. Is that a big thing now? Because
Yeah,
I
we
keep
just
on
said
hearing.
that. We just say it that way there
No, but
because
there
it's
are
feminine.
so hold on, make sure me are not the only one. No, so maybe for the older people here. So there are female diaper, as in diaper, not
Yes,
just sending napkins, but
feminine.
diaper. That has
Yes,
become a
it is
thing
a thing.
where
Women are now saying it's more comfortable,
comfortable.
and so them, instead of
Blaze
the
and Akim,
yeah,
wanna know about that,
you
right?
hear about it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Blaze say,
yeah. Member say, my compadre is in the medical field, so.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
sure.
So
Because
it would.
I talked to a lot of people. Is recently I learned about cup. I had
Yes,
no idea
the
about
cup.
cup
Mm-hmm.
is a thing.
I'm here
So
say me want to try the cup because right now me ear say it's there's more benefit to a
they can
woman
do everything
health
with the cup.
wise. Yes.
They can do everything with the cup. Like
Yes. But me just a
it,
wonder with my clumsy self how me I go take out the cup. But you know what? I leave that for my
you ever wear you ever
imagination
wear
and sorting out.
you ever wear contact lens?
I tried it and it's not for me. Not
You have
for
a
me.
problem touching your eyes.
Yes, I don't do lashes. I tried it before. I'm nearly blind,
Mhm.
so I say no, I'm not go fast with my eye because God give me two eyes to see. I'm not really want go mess around too much with anything
I'm
close to it
poking it.
and lose it. So me
But
not
with
wear the
the cup, easy,
lashes.
man. You just stick up and pull out, and it's you have to do a
Yes.
firm tug to get it out,
Then
and
when
to
it
insert
then
it
it now go
as
throw
well.
away the tugging.
So it's best if you do it over like a toilet. So if
Okay.
any, yeah,
All right. I'll
it.
try it.
But yeah, man, it's like not there. It's way more comfortable. I've been told than even tampon. Because you have the string hanging out and all of these things. But yeah, but the cup. I know somebody who have used the cup, so yeah, I can. But yeah, when I was introduced to it, I was like, what? And of course, I know I'm a Jamaican, so the first thing me I saw nastiness that I think is the same for diapers. And I'm like, ew, but I mean, things and time change. And that is where the famous blood clot come from. And I did not cuss. I use they're separate.
Listen, it's not cussing in the United States, okay? Because they don't.
No, but remember, say, in the United States alone, people, yeah, people, I've used word and people take offense just because I use the word. So just I say, and of course, me not talk about broadcast commission at this point.
Good.
But just I say, maybe some of my church brother and sister them I watch. So I don't want them things. All right. So Akeem, did you want to say something?
No. Good, man. Listen.
Simone said something earlier, and it kind of dragged me. She said, and I think this is an excuse. Simone said, big up yourself though, Simone. The cause for a jacket in Jamaica is because Jamaican men don't take no for an answer. And me read it a couple times and me I try to see. I'm trying to understand it
I'm
because
kind of lost with that one, though.
nah, me nah get it.
Yeah, me not get that one.
Maybe Raquel can decipher it for me, cause Blazer.
Boy, this if you decipher this, you know, may I tell you the truth. You see, accountability is a hell of a thing. Sorry. How does no transcend to a jacket? Let's be real about this. That's like saying somebody grape you and impregnate you. That's not the same.
Right.
If it's a case like that, then I can completely understand the whole jacket scenario. And even with that scenario, I think it's only fair for you to be honest with your partner and say, you know what, whatever situation happened in that regard, this happened, I need to take a morning after.
Right.
Or you're going to take it on your own.
No, for them not know about that. No, for them just ride and whistle.
No, them know. But this notion to say, oh, enough man get jacket because they don't know what no is, or they don't know how to accept no.
So
we're
maybe
talking
Simone
about consensual.
Yeah, maybe Simone can add some more to it, because I think the only cause for a jacket is somebody is actually not being faithful. Not somebody, because
I'm being honest.
not being faithful to them partner, and then a baby coming at the picture, and then I saw the jacket run. That not nothing to do with a man, because there's another issue, which I've done it. Me in a relationship and tell people say me nah nobody. Vice versa. I've met women who tell me say, when me just meet them nah have no man. And then after a while when things are going on, me I hear say, oh, you know, say me and my baby father, whatever. Or them try to blame it to say, oh, boy, it's like me can't get no money for the pitney if him not sleep with me or something, you know, to whatever. But I'm like, no, like, so Simone need to say more, like how this, because Jamaican man, like, take no, because to me that more go to the R word if you ask me. So the man no want hear no, and you gotta accept the man money, so the man owe you. But me not see how the jacket part come in. But thanks for the comment though, Simone. I mean, at least we spoke about that. Gentle people, I'm really enjoying this, but it's 11:01. I don't know what time for Raquel. Akeem, the way of one place, so I go to all 4 o'clock in the afternoon now, so I'm bright and up and early. But when you see me, I rub my eye, I'm tired. Anything you want to leave with us finally, Raquel?
I mean, overall, the conversation was good. I wish I was here earlier on. And yes, I'm going to be back. So just let me know so I can fix the little ear where God bless me with palm my head and come with me little nice little look. So at least it's not just the voice. But on a more positive note, let's say this. No to the jacket. That's the only note that we should be hearing, because accountability is key. Secondly, women who lead with the independence, it's not cute, it's not sexy, and it's not classy. You will get less by leading with that than you would just being your true self.
Yeah,
And
you're
I
not
mean
gonna attract
core
one high
self.
value man with that.
You're not going to attract an high value man because high value men are oftentimes very secured
Mm-hmm.
and very territorial about their finances. And
And
if you come
secretive.
to them, if you come to them and act like, say, you're just all about the bag and the money, they want to keep their money.
Yeah.
You must to them come as a asset.
Yes. Big word.
And so, yes, if you're coming as a
Big word.
liability, if you come as a liability, they will see you as such, and that's it. If you're going to attract a high value man, you can't go in a party and expect, say, a little local bridging them where you grew up with, I go give you that. It
Mhm.
not going to work. Men, do not lead with your money. Lead with you, just the same.
Mhm.
A woman that means you well don't necessarily care about where you are financially. Women will see your potential. Women have been seeing men potential, likewise with men, and they have built futures with them.
Mhm.
So if you want a dolly, just imagine see a pair of clothes and boot and ear, you have to go buy a dolly because that's what they want. You
Yes.
ever see a baby doll? That's what they come about. You gotta keep changing the clothes and the nails and the ear and give them different looks every day because they're not real, authentic women. They are materialistic and a more plastic version of themselves. I don't mean that in a negative way. Women can, alter or transform their body whichever they choose. But
Mhm.
if it is that you have a dolly mentality,
Yes.
not just a dolly body, a
Mhm.
dolly mentality, you're barking up the wrong tree. And if your pocket is not able to maintain that dolly, you will cry wolf afterwards.
Well said.
Mhm.
Before I asked Akeem and Blazer their point, I remember Roof Club, and this was always my experience. If I see a nice woman, I'm going to say girl, but people could have take this wrong. Me see a woman and me like, oh, she look well to put together, I'm gonna go over to her. You see, if I offer her a drink and she said no, but we're having a conversation, me feel uncomfortable with her saying no to accepting a drink. But you see the one where, as me say, where you want for drink and she ready ball out something, maybe she get a one drink and me just move on. Maybe me get a one dance or whatever. It's like, because to me, I detect liability as a like, no, you come first, you weren't drinking nothing. And I have this thing where I normally, most of the time, then when I offer one woman a drink, me see her a drink something, and me say, would you like another of what you were drinking? Like, me not just naturally go over to one girl and me see whether too long and them. Or one crew of 7 and them have one Smirnoff. Or, I don't know if Blazer too young to remember Kanai and even Raquel yourself. But Kanai was a thing at Roof in the late 90s, early 2000s.
When I
Like,
drink Canna, it's like I drink a rose moit right now.
Kanai was the thing.
Yeah, Canna.
Yeah, Kanai. And may I say, no, I'm go over to her and may I say, you want another Kanai? Like, it not gonna be one Smirnoff or one Heineken a share for 7 girls. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not attracted to them the kind of woman. But the point I'm making is, you have some man who, the more a woman try to say no to their money, something in a them tell them, say, no, I have to get her if he say yes. And the women them who they just like you just meet the man and you tell him, me know we just meeting but you know me that you one partner and me kind of do for sure. Or me take out one bed on a courts and me kind of sharp on some payment. Like a man may say, okay, here the money, here this for now, but you're not gonna keep him. You might just try get between your legs as soon as possible and then bounce. And then you're going to be the one come and complain, say man a dog, I'm a drunk. And I'm a user. Yeah, so thank you very much, Raquel. Akim, Blazer,
Yeah.
comments.
Selfish woman. We're not gonna just buck up and be a selfish man, yeah? You are what you attract.
But man, I drop gem tonight. You
Mm.
are what you. Is that true though? Can't really if it's that true.
Me gonna tell you this, bro. Think about it. You're in the media field. You also do some HVAC work and thing.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the people them we meet professionally, don't they share some same ideology or the same work format or some understanding to what you do in a
Right.
sense?
I agree with that.
All right. If
But the art need what the art needs sometimes.
bro, if
And
you
opposite attracts,
all
and
right,
me know what Raquel can
me
deliver,
tell you
but
this right now. Me gonna tell you this right now. Seeing
Mm.
if I had 10 girlfriends in my life, seeing 5 of them are Scorpion and 3 are Pisces, and the 2 are just some random.
Gemini and Virgo.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Stay away from the Leos.
But me just I said this for say this. It is weird when me can go so boom and look for me and me can remember say my ex-girlfriend born October 3rd. Me just I go use some numbers. And then the girl I used to talk to high school born October 10. And that girl who me did meet one summer born October 7. Yeah, if you understand me, I get to.
Right.
And most of the people that me meet and is around me is people when me and them share the same. We might not do the same thing, but we share some kind of affiliation.
This is why I agree. I was watching BT and this may be 96 somewhere near there, and they're having a discussion. And one of the persons, I think it was Queen Latifah, but somebody, they say good people always passing each other. I may believe that because I've witnessed it. I see some good man end up with some striggy. I see some good man end up with some man where I'm like, why? Like, what were you thinking? And that's why I say again, sometimes the hearts want what the heart wants. So you can see somebody and like, yeah, the person is decent, because what has been happening now, you have some people who them go in a relationship strictly on a financial basis. We say, well, I want to become something in life and my partner must step on a certain level or whatever. But them uncomfortable because yeah, the money part all right and some other part all right. Them fly go wherever them thing and whatever. But them something just not. So some of the time them for put a smile on her face, I want all our ex them text her and say, yo, I love that picture that we put up. You just arch your eyebrow, don't. And she's like, oh my God, like the man were in my house where I did him birthday and I arch my eyebrow for go out with him not even did see that. You know what I mean? I say, so I want previous somebody bring back one kind of vibe to them kind of thing. But just I say, sometimes good people pass each other.
Yeah.
That end up to be the norm more than the.
Yeah, but them girl there where I look for trick, them I get trick.
That you're right.
The man them know what the man them know what
is. I try choppy line for them line.
Yeah.
I get chopped.
Yeah.
I get you.
Then all right.
I understand.
You ever notice the man them will have low self-esteem? Most of them are the man them will have money and them can afford to have a bad girl.
And then can't
see and in order for maintain the bad girl, them have to make sure so them do some things where the bad girls them requires.
Yes. I understand.
Look for more celebrity relationship have passed. Seeing? Cause and like we are fast in a people business. But them look so perfect together 2 years later where them had to file for divorce.
Yep.
See, and them rich though. And can maintain themselves.
Yeah, that's why I opposite attract, because me feel say if the richer one woman be, she will get more respect from one man when I really have it.
Well, like her genuinely, and I look for the best for her. Because remember, you can meet a woman rich and you bring her right down to the ground.
True.
Just like how a woman can meet a man rich and she bring him right down to the ground. How much fairy tale we say where a man, a prince, and him see a girl where him like and him start act like him a one beggar, like him poor, just to see if she like him genuinely. Yeah. And I like and a rocket science. You know what I mean? And you're gonna know when you book a woman and she really independent and can maintain herself and she really dig you.
Yeah.
She love you. She rate you. You understand?
Some very nice feelings. I can attest to that.
See,
final words. Blazer, save some for next week, man.
No, next week we're gonna talk about politics.
Raquel not talk about politics, and Raquel says she'll come back next week.
Yes, please, Raquel, come save the day with a nice spice. But Raquel, Raquel gone over one different life,
I
right?
will. I'm already. No, I was here. Remember me? Did tell us me did upon this live
Raquel, you talk
host.
politics?
I don't because I feel like we are biased in it. And when you have a biased opinion, you can't really give an honest
No,
review of
me
what
I
is
go vouch me,
happening.
Bridget. You see, Akeem, you see on the screen? Akeem will tell everybody say him a comrade, but some of the time them in take off the comrade hats and talk as a Jamaican, and that is why we have been doing this for a while. So
Is that true, Akeem?
Yeah, man, I'm a comrade, but for
Me
me,
is a comrade to Me never come green, but but I am a Jamaican first and
yeah,
foremost.
I'm a Jamaican first. So for me, how I see politics, I just use the PMP is the vehicle I use that I think is the best vehicle to carry the country in a certain direction or forward. And I express that, but at the end of the day, I believe like overall, what is best for Jamaica overall, and just I'm a big believer in good governance and accountability to hopefully we can advance with people and make with people better, you know. And
but what
that's
you
what
say is right, Raquel. Me no know. Well, no, you're not upon. Me no see upon Facebook. But the amount of senna and my mother me figure extract her vaginal fluid
oh,
and just
oh, oh, oh.
for
I
me poor.
swear the people, but I don't know, people so passionate, and most of the time when they're so passionate, they don't get no not politics like myself, I know.
So that Raquel actually allude to. She say because there's this bias, most people, and them get charged up and get so over,
We too charged though. We
stimulated
too
and
charged though. The amount of SYM you get.
yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm
Even the
gonna
other day,
do
somebody
something.
was saying to me that
Hey, well,
go easy
Akeem, did you get
because
tagged
you
in?
meet your mother.
Did you get tagged in that comment?
DP
Which one?
tag me all the time. My Nidos then he tag me also. So
You
let
and
us
him tag me in one comment the other day. Man say Blazer, how me supposed to respond to this? Hey, see me,
Man,
I don't know what to say. I
because
just go and
you,
let you
Akeem,
see.
Lester, and Nidus, I mean, I say, should I really? And we not even know what the man say. Oh, did somebody say? No, Lester said DP now, louder one because whatever. But yeah, up to the other day, one of my good friend was saying to me, Bridget, me meet your mother and she's a sweet lady, and me see people that say something about her and not even know her. And I'm like, no, me I try take Akeem, Akeem advice, and some people just try because I try to do that too. I'm like, should I respond to this person? And me look. They must have two picture upon them sitting, some bogus names. So I'm like, so me I got cuss with one butt? Like, no.
yes, I'm not
Not
cussing
doing
nobody. Yes, when me
not.
talk my piece, like if me don't know you, if you engage me respectfully, the conversation can go as long as everybody. Me just start disrespect.
Yeah,
Me and
the
I
dirty
argue
thing.
from me and I
And
argue
they're
from
on both sides because I saw a video today and no man I said something about one next PMP woman and me I said, me did kind of feel annoyed at it because the stuff them what they must say, and I'm like, no, politics shouldn't be that. Politics should be just like what Akeem put forward a while ago and said things like me. I have a different opinion. I believe that Jamaica made the right decision on September 3rd to give Andrew Holness a third term, and we're seeing it paying off. Some PMP have a problem with him going to the G20 summit in South Africa, and may I said that was the best thing to do in this time because we'll be getting a lot more. Canada has made some offers. Some African country who, president, prime minister, whatever, never get to come and see, no hear about our state in Jamaica, and it's gonna help. But yeah, but as me say, so next week we do this was a kind of an experiment. So yes. So next week, and yes, Raquel, go on over your live and send me link. Let me come watch you over there to see what I talk about. TikTok it is. Thanks,
Yeah.
Raquel.
All right, no problem. I will
you.
come talk if the politics is not
No, cause let me
biased.
tell you, so
No,
this
but
is it.
If it's not,
Leicester our labor, right? And he make
I
that
know
known.
Lester. I
Akeem,
know
son of
Lester.
Punkus. Yes.
Lester
Akeem,
street vibes.
yes.
I know that them highlight all the negatives of the PNP, as
Yeah.
them would say, the PNP, and
Pain.
the PNP. And so, they oftentimes shed some light, which is necessary. And this is what I feel like. Diplomacy is best. It's good. It
Yes.
is good we need to have it, and this is why we have to have an opposition leader, and we have to have, the prime minister,
Yeah.
because accountability
So that means I
matters.
can chat politics within next week too. So
Yeah,
we got
contract, but as long as the
no, man, I don't know cutting thing. As me, I tell you, these are the people who are on. You have people coming at the comment and they say some stuff.
Yes.
Sometimes I have to mute them or whatever. I don't know, no cuss out, no nasty, nothing. That. It's just like what we believe, like something me and Akeem did that about today off camera. Is this whole thing we're going in at the parliament right now, where you have a question and answer, and what the PMP has been doing is making statement, and the speaker of the house is saying no, when a Q&A time, and we different. Me and Akeem total different.
People clock a chat.
But I don't know disrespect Raquel nothing. So as
No,
said, next week
you're very respectful. People get a chance to talk about Leicester go viral, but Leicester Isaac go viral.
Yes, but they don't want to deal with that. That's why Leicester come on. But anyway, that's it. Bye, Raquel.
Right.
I'm say
Bye.
You did want to say something, Blazer?
No, I mean, I have nothing to say. The selfish woman, them just go and be selfish, same way, because I'm not going to just live lonely with 20 puss and 100 dogs.
Jesus, please.
No, for true. That my last saying to like ladies, make we get back. Now have
the
to,
independent woman, them when I need for sure say you're independent. Me love you, no. Big up on yourself.
Miss Independent.
Why?
That's why I love her.
Alright. Hush. I will share the live. Blazer, me say the jumping over there one point.
Yeah, me jump in one at a time, come fast and thing, but you don't know. As I said,
them cause me say me run with them.
Them a go
Send me wife send me come
all
over
right.
All right. Thanks again, Akeem. Thanks, Blazer. Thanks, Raquel. Big up Nidus for passing through. And we're going to do this. We're going to try fuse lifestyle with politics and so we get me still feel like number then low tonight. Still but yeah. Until next week, I do apologize to my TikTok viewers. I don't know what TikTok I go on with because I'm trying to set up the studio. But big up to Vibes Corner Radio. This is where we're at every Monday night. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. On YouTube, if you're watching and not subscribed, please. If you're watching on TikTok, I don't know follow me. Do over this. All right, we'll go over Raquel people. Them now got get some trouble. So until then, and you guys can give me a feedback. The number that I put up 1876. No, that's not my number. 614-369-8799. You can tell me what you feel like. I see that a couple people were that is on Nidus side because I went live on Facebook as well. So if you're watching on Facebook, you know what to do. You can like the channel. I see Janice Martin did like the live on Facebook. Big up on herself. So until next week, I always say if you can be good, please be careful. For those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving coming up this week, enjoy on yourself, eat a lot of food, and then worry about taking it off. But you notice Thanksgiving and then in a Christmas. And then, chocolate month. That is it. Have a good night.
DP stands for Damian Phillips. All who never knew get with it. So if you see a girl's phone and it's my name DP, don't feel no way, or just a habit. Politics, politics, it doesn't matter, me I go talk. Bringing light to the lost so you will get it. DP is my name, please don't spoil it. Big up Portland, St. Thomas, Jamaica and America. Come listen my show. On the corner me I bring, come chat. Voice your concerns. As I share everything, just know it's a general knowledge. Views expressed, you know the rest. Come chat with DP. Call me Damian Phillips. Yeah. So if you see your girl's phone and it's my name DP, don't feel no way, or just a habit. Politics, politics, it doesn't matter, me I go talk. Bringing light to the lost so you will get it. DP is my name, please don't spoil it. Big up Portland, St. Thomas, Jamaica and America. Come listen my show. On the corner me I bring, come chat, voice your concerns. As I share everything, just know it's a general knowledge. Yeah, views expressed, you know the rest. Come chat with DP, call me Damian Phillips. Yeah. Come listen my show. On the corner me I bring, come chat, voice your concerns. As I share everything, just know it's a general knowledge. VP is my name, please don't spoil it. Big up Portland, St. Thomas, Jamaica and America. Come listen my show. On the corner me I bring, come chat, voice your concerns. As I share everything, just know it's a general knowledge. Just know it's a general knowledge. Views expressed, you know.